You're watching Cars.tv.
I'm Paul Hageman, Chief Class Judge for the Porsche 917 class here behind me, and we're here at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. The display behind me is probably one of the most significant displays of Porsche 917s ever assembled. It's super comprehensive in terms of race history, driver history, the famous liveries, and is really a start to finish synopsis of what the 917 was as a super successful race car. So behind us we have cars that start with probably a little over 500 horsepower, and depending on the boost on the turbos, there's over 1,200 horsepower in some of these cars. The Porsche 917 was just an incredible record-breaking sports car in the day. There's a Le Mans winner behind me, a Daytona winner, Can-Am championship winners. They set numerous track records, some that still stand, and they were capable of well in excess of 200 miles an hour. And the long-tail variant was capable of over 20 miles per hour on top of the usual top speed. So the performance back here out of these 12 cylinders is just unbelievable. The Porsche 917 really put Porsche on the map as a global contender. So they were obviously winning class awards all over the place, but it wasn't until the 917 that Porsche was able to dethrone Ferrari as the king of sports car racing. And despite the FIA basically shutting down the 917 program, Porsche set their sights on Can-Am and dominated Can-Am. So there's a lot about the 917 that Porsche has to thank for, road car development, but also the success of the racing program and what we know today as Porsche of several decades of absolute endurance racing dominance. So I helped the selection committee, Pebble Beach selection committee, put the class together with Jay Gelati, the 917 historian, and basically we set out, when we said we're doing 917 originally to commemorate 50th anniversary of the 1971 win, here we are with 50th anniversary of the 71 win, we said if we're going to do this, let's do this right, let's tell the whole story, and let's get a great variety of cars and really the best of the best examples to paint the entire picture. So I'll actually be judging this class tomorrow. We definitely have our work cut out for us. Judging race cars is always a bit different at a Concours d'Elegance. When you look at the interior, it's not like there's a lot of upholstery work here to judge. That said, these cars have lights, horns, wipers. We will be checking all the functions, so we're going to hear 8 of these things firing up tomorrow. And then obviously historical importance, accuracy, and originality. The other really interesting thing we have, so we have cars that are perfect restorations, and then we have cars that have never been apart, and they've been race cars since day one. They're still raced to this day. So there's really a lot of moving pieces in all of this and variety in cars. So it'll be a challenge. So I'm a third generation car collector. I've been coming to Pebble basically as long as I can remember, always involved from a young age. And about 10 years ago, I was asked to judge for the first time at the age of 25. I was actually the youngest judge ever at the Pebble Beach Concours, and this will be my first time as Chief Class Judge, which I'm really excited about. But as Chief Class Judge, there's also a little extra level. We get to vote for Best of Show. So it's not just about the Porsches behind me, but also the grand prize here. So a lot of responsibility. I think in the 10 years that I've been judging here, and I sort of am a bit of a stopgap judge, so I've done Bentleys, I've done pre-war preservation, I've done Bizzarini, so I get moved around a lot, which I love the experience. You try different things, you really, it's as much educational for me as it is for anybody else, but additionally, I think the thing that never ceases to surprise me is you have an idea of, what your favorites might be, or what you think a great restoration is, or where you know it's coming from. And then on the day, it all gets tossed out. It's really, it's all new. So it's a great experience because you're guessing like everybody else is right till the very end, and then it's great to be able to be a part of the process and really pick the best of the best. With everything that we've got going on over the past year and the display of cars this year in particular, I think the excitement's at an all-time high. It feels great to be back. It was felt surreal getting here at first, but now I'm ready for the judges meeting and to get to it, and I think everybody else is too.